everyone, this is Melissa Renzi here. I write for the Treating Anxiety blog at HealthyPlace. And today I would like to talk to you about our self-talk as it relates to our anxiety. And I'm going to share with you a very simple way of being able to catch yourself when you have some sort of internal negative dialogue going on and how you can turn that around. But before I do that, I'd like to just take a moment to share a personal story that's happened to me recently. And so I was recently invited to participate in an online, a virtual conference for introverted entrepreneurs. And I was invited to present about the topic of courage. And so I chose to talk about how we can overcome anxiety and self-doubt as we build our businesses as introverted entrepreneurs. And anyway, in my first attempt because there were two, my first attempt to present online in a pre-recorded session, thankfully, before that, I was feeling really nervous. I was feeling really anxious. It was really like the first time that I've been in webinars, but I've never, I hadn't presented for 45 minutes straight, without some sort of feedback or interaction. And so I was very nervous, and I think part of me was telling myself that I suck at presenting and that I am sometimes not as articulate as I'd like to be. And that came out in that first attempt to present. So a couple slides in, I found that I was frozen. I froze for a moment and I felt really flustered. And I told the woman who was interviewing me that I was really struggling, and so we stopped the recording. Thankfully, she offered me another opportunity, which was really kind and compassionate of her. And I chose to give it another shot because I felt like, okay, I can do this. I can pull myself together. So we rescheduled, and this past week, we redid this online conference. And while, of course, anything, it was far from perfect, I actually felt that it went really well because I made a choice before that to really prepare myself with proper self-care, to change the way that I was speaking to myself and really recognize what I'm capable of, and to just allow things to go and go with the flow and let my personality be what it is on camera, or just my voice actually, because part of it was a slide deck. So it went well, and I felt really, really good after that. And the one thing that I was doing leading up to that was just asking myself, what am I telling myself to make myself feel this way? And at first, like I said, that suckiness of what I was feeling, what I was believing about myself was coming out in that first session. And the second time, it was a very different experience because I practiced telling myself that, no, you've got these skills, you can do it, you've done it before, and you have something to share with others. And that made the world of difference. And I'll just also share that my dad, leading up to that, said, that he wished me luck with the presentation, and I've got what it takes to do it, but even if it's not perfect, it's not the end of the world. And I think that that's really important to also tell ourselves that very thing, right? So not only do we have what it takes, but even if it's not perfect, it's not the end of the world. So ask yourself, the next time you're feeling anxious about anything, ask yourself, what am I telling myself to make myself feel this way? Because when you do that, you have this opportunity to recognize that you have some ability to manage your response to a situation and to change the story that you're telling yourself in any given situation. So I hope that this is helpful for you. Please feel free to leave a comment for me below and reach out at any time to share your thoughts or what you find useful in dealing with negative self-talk. Until next time, bye-bye.